come against obstacles. And
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro.
Get ready, everyone. All-Star action is coming your way. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And here we go with Freak. He'll have 60 seconds to get off 25 shots from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and with each make counting as 1 point, except the last ball of each rack, which counts for 2.
Yeah, that's the money ball, Clark, and those shots are usually the ones that end up deciding this contest.
The last ball in each rack, the money ball, is such a key in the shootout. I mean, knocking those down makes up for a lot of other misses.
And that's why I think you see guys maybe take a split second longer on each money ball. Clark, you'll see them race through the first 4 and then little hesitation, real focus on that last one.
Now is 6. A 3-point rack for him right there. Now 9 points.
On the money.
One last rack remains.
Nice finish. Well done.
Notches 13. He's at 14. He posts a score of 14. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
J.J. Redick, a terrific shooter, shot over 40% from distance in his career at Duke.
He finishes the round with 17 points. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews. He needs at least 50. He's able to total 21 points in the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
Yeah, he just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round. He got his misses out of the way early and then found his rhythm.
Here's the fun. Matthews has got the top score in the qualifying round.
You know, Steve, this isn't like some years where there's one guy.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can. He's all the way up there at 23 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
And you'd really have to say no surprise to see a shooter of his caliber have that kind of success.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he's got 19 points. And as we close out the Foot Locker three-point contest, we can safely say that one man's shooting tonight was absolutely remarkable. This year's champion, J.J. Redick.
Now, how much fun was that? That could be the highlight of this year's All-Star festivities, guys.
Well, for me, Clark, the three-point contest usually is. I was just happy to have a ringside seat for it.
And the drama
What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe give the fans a little show, too. But you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
And you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's gonna be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
2K Sports bringing you all of the NBA's top flight talent. That's right, this year's All-Star Game. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And here are the East All-Stars.
Celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here is Durant after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Fires from deep, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now the East All-Stars with it. 7-point differential. The dish to Bell. Trying his luck deep. Anthony Davis with the rebound. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. Coach joked about how he planned for this game. He said that he took a look at the roster of the other conference and realized that there is no way to plan for all the talent and superstars on the other side of the ball, saying, if I had to actually try and stop them from scoring, I might lose my mind. We don't want to see that, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. And he gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
To the middle, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Bell against Westbrook. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Love's check in for Paul George. Butler comes in for LeBron. And it's Batum in for DeMar DeRozan. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Draymond Green, who's checked in for Griffin.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Lillard with it. On the wing, Harden puts one up from 19. Rebounded by Bell.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Gasol's checked in. Bell kicks to Drummond. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Good on the three-point shot. Butler's got 5.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
That's good.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
And got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
To the left side wing. Love dishes to Bell. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Harden kicks to Green. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. That is good.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Butler against Hayward. 9 feet out. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The drive by Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Green. Here is Bell. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter.
Sticking too much.
Five on the clock. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Bell. 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Batum, foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And
new players in now for the East.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Anthony with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Feeds it to Durant. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Curry with another miss. He's with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Three-pointer, Bell. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Bell's got 5.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Off on the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Bell. Offensive rebound. Here's Anthony. Good D by Thompson.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Curry with it. Out defended by Freak. Good on the shot. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Bell dishes to Anthony. Outside DeRozan. Drills it from outside. DeRozan's got 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nails the wide open jump shot. 8 points for him.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Millsap comes in for George, and John Wall subbed in for Bell. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Paul's checked in. Outside Curry. Durant. And we're through the foot.
Substitution on the court. Get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the East. Bell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Marc Gasol's checked in for the West. Bell in at point guard. LeBron James is out there with Paul George. Then it's Anthony. And it's Batum in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They trail by 6.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Batum against Westbrook. He kicks it to Davis. Outside Durant. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Deflects the pass. 5-on-3 break. And a wide open look for Freak. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Now just a 1-point West All-Star lead.
You know, that shot went down, but that's probably not what they were looking for.
Curry passes to Durant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And Bell kicks to Batum. There's the pick. Batum off the pick from Bell. No one near James as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Curry against Batum. Curry dishes to Davis.
Davis playing very well. 8 rebounds now and 3 great steals. That kind of mix of assists and rebounds is what wins you basketball games.
Clark, it's a rarity when you've got a guy that can just do it as well as he does on both ends.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the East. Ricky Rubio checked in for the West. And both free throws good for Davis.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
George with the screen on Rubio, and Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now Bell. He's got 8. Misses off the right iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's get an update on Blake Griffin's injury. And Doris, what do you have?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the West All-Stars was able to update me on the situation. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. A discouraging development for this team so early in the season. We'll see what kind of impact it has on them in the long term, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Rubio with a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. It's a close game here in Toronto. Bell passes to Anthony. Durant against Butler. Bell up on top. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Can't get. To go. Good D by Rubio. Durant kicks to Rubio. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And the first one drops. And some changes here for the East. Drummond's checked in for Anthony, and Kevin Love has subbed in for Paul George. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Green, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. And so Marc Gasol nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Bell, that's a 2-pointer. Good work defensively by Lillard.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
He dishes it to Gasol. To the paint, and stolen by Drummond. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt. the alley-oop. Here's Harden on the wing. He's guarded by Love. And Lillard kicks to Hayward. No good on the triple. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. Now, here is Irving.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Bell. And he overshot that one, missing. And so here are the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. That's now 8 points for Draymond Green. Now the East All-Stars with it. It's a 5-point game. Harden outside. Green left side. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 9 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
That one goes. Count it.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And some changes here for the East. DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler.
You know, fan voting is what determines the start.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Okay, everyone, we obviously need to be better in the open court with the ball. Let's set up in 63. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Stadium.